welcome to a day in the life of the average Aboriginal. I'm LostPhoenixWolf and welcome to my channel. Today is December 2nd. I'm at the park with my little cousin. I tried to get this vlog done in the morning, but I couldn't get it done in the morning. She wanted to be all over the park, and I tried to get her to hold the camera, but she was just pointing at the sky and at the ground and wanted to pet the dogs. So I wasted like 4 hours in the morning. I tried to get her started around 7 or 8, but she just wanted to play at the park. So I thought I'd get this done now. And I got it nearby because she is not too far away. She's on her bike right now. And I thought I'd get this video log done now while I still have daylight left. I tried doing this around 7:30, 8 o'clock. That ain't happening. When she wants to go to the park and she wants to do all her stuff, you know, I couldn't get none of my video logging done. So last night, wasn't really feeling like eating really much of anything. I just had leftovers. I had some corn soup. My little cousin wanted a little bit of the chicken soup with crackers. I had onion buns with my my soup. There was one fry bread left, but the older cousin wanted it to save it for whatever. So after that, we had a little bit of dessert. I guess we had what's left of pumpkin pie. And I wasn't really feeling like another night of pumpkin pie, so I had some cookies. So then shortly after that, we decided to watch a movie. We watched Goosebumps and Shrek Ever After. So it was like 3 or 4 hours afterwards, and it was close to her time to go to bed. So she got her get ready for bed, get her pajamas on, brushing her teeth, brushing her hair, grabbing her favorite teddy, giving her a hug, tucking her in. I tried to get in a bedtime story in, but it was kind of too late for that when she thought of it. So after that, hang out with the older cousins and nothing really going on. They were watching what the movie actually was kind of an animated cartoon. It's one of the Scrooge movies. I forget what it was called now. I think A Night Before Christmas or something like that. Some kind of Scrooge movie anyway. The animation was pretty good. And the guy had a wrinkly face and the pointed chin and pointed nose, and it was okay. It was an art movie. So we watched that movie, and then shortly after that, probably just watch whatever else is on TV. There's some new TV shows I don't even care about anymore. I mean, some of the other stuff that I did care about is probably just gone and off the air. So I didn't really bother with. Never bother with the other TV shows. So when we got bored of that, we just put on some music. They have the kick of listening to a lot of Michael Jackson songs. I don't know if it's his the year or two that he's been gone. I don't know. They just like to throw in some music. He was watching one called "This Is It." It was behind the scenes of the video and behind the scenes of other music videos that Michael Jackson did do. It's not really the documentary of Michael Jackson, just the behind the scenes of certain videos. There's certain little dance moves he had to do and choreograph it and have people in the group to follow his beat and get the right sound in, his right clothing. I don't know. It sounded like he had a tough time on his last few videos that he did. It didn't really seem like it had a lot of energy to it. But watching behind the scenes, it's just a little different than watching the video itself. Like, you don't know exactly what's going on until you see the behind the scenes and what it takes is to get behind the camera and produce, get your music, get your, your friends or co-workers to choreograph it in like a certain rhythm. Even now today, it's hard to get a video log in. I've been trying since early this morning to get it done. I'll get it done now. I mean, she's out playing on the thing. She's got her bike. She's got a friend probably going to pop by again and play with her. She might pop on the camera. And, well, that's fine. As long as I get at least this video log done today. And then I'll get one done tomorrow and so on until it's time for me to go and get as many video logs as I can outside the house. Me sitting in my bedroom is not really anything big. Out here, I have different places I can set up my camera. There's a lot of different trees. There's kids, there's squirrels, there's dogs, there's an odd cat. There's geese, there's seagulls. We've seen a raccoon. And there's even people playing frisbee golf. It's a frisbee people will throw and they get into this chain thing. I don't know how they, mark their marks on it. Maybe it's how many times it takes to get in that chains, or if you get it through the chains, or you just touch the chains, or I don't know. Frisbee golf is whatever, I haven't really considered playing a game, and I'm not really worried about it. Horseshoes, no, I understand horseshoes. Lawn bowling, shuffleboard, cards, dice, video gaming. There's a lot of different things I do know. So, my little cousin's around here someplace. She's riding around on a bike. I see her bike now. She's on the monkey bars. So, I tried to get some video logging, way back over that way, where I did the video log before. There's a little fireplace right there. I didn't think about, starting the fire and then videotaping me with the fire because, one, there's the ashes coming at me. I got my back towards the flames. Takes a little bit of time to preparate that, get it going, get it, actually burning and going instead of having to stop and take a look at the fire and make sure it's going. I have some family members asking me where I am, and I said I'm in Brantford now. I have my sister, asking me if, I could chill with her, but I told her I'm not even in the city right now. I'm gone out. So then I have the neighbor. He's wondering when I'm coming back to have a bonfire with him, but I'm going out to have some fun with my little cousin until it's time for me. Spend a little bit more time with my dad again in about a couple weeks or so. And then, maybe try to come back to this city and spend a little bit of time with my cousin again. I need to think of some other ideas to make my videos interesting. I'm not really a script writer, I don't really follow script, I don't really follow words, and it's not really planned to just, plop the camera down and talk about my day, talk about whatever comes on my mind. So, I don't know, last night it was a little bit of music, a little bit of chilling, a little bit of adjustment of the lights. I finally got the pine cones on that tree, like all of them. I even seen some on the floor, I got them started through a screw in there, put a string on the screw, enough strength that, it'll hang on the tree and then, take it off and use it for next year. She's happy that, that little idea is done, and she likes to decorate the pine cones. Her mom was rolling a little bit of paint, and then she throws some sprinkles on that. So, she's a little happier with this stuff that's been done. After that, I know, not really did anything special, just hung out. Then I went to get some sleep. Hold on a second, I got a text here. Give me a second. So yeah, I went to bed, I had some alright sleep, the next night it was a little better. things were they were okay. You know, took the back cushions off so I get a little bit of space. I roll around a little bit. You know, it's kind of like a super single bed, and I decided to you know, get a little more rest. So then after that, next day, you know, took my little cousin to school, and she got there just in time. Waited for the second bell to ring, and she got there, you know, gave me a hug. She went to school. After that, you know, I wanted to go pick her up, but her dad wanted to pick her up because he wanted her to be back to make sure she does, you know, her words, make sure she gets her words done for school. So then after that, you know, we tried to get a little bit of park time, but she had to do some stuff like clean her room.
It was a disaster.
Her closet was holding a lot of clothes and toys and stuff like that, and if she had shelving, then she'd be able to more organize her room. Her dad's a little crabby on, you know, where she puts her stuff. You know, she doesn't really have much place to put stuff. And then he says, "Oh well, it's just junk anyway." He doesn't really care what kind of toys she has. They don't really want to buy any toys. Maybe because Christmas is around the corner, and I don't know. If you're gonna give this kid some more toys, get her some shelving. Put up some of her collectible stuff, you know. And I'll get that on your jacket now. If you get that on your jacket, it won't come off. And what was I saying now? Yeah, she wants, like, she's got different toys that she plays with, you know, and puts away, and then she plays with their toys, and she tries to keep things organized, but, you know, there's a lot of different things. You gotta dig through. It's a little small box of toys, and she digs through it to get to her toys, you know, makes a little bit of mess in the closet. You know, she's starting to keep her room clean now. She's doing sweeping. Probably tomorrow she can do a little bit of mopping again. Well, her mom did mopping, but she's going to want to do mopping. She's getting older now. She's trying to keep her dad out of her room. She knows that she's got to clean more and keep things organized, or her dad's going to come in, you know, and crab a lot.
And throw stuff out.
Yeah, he already threatened to throw some stuff out on her. Her little blue fairy, I hung that up for her, so it's like more like collector doll. She maybe play with it a little bit, but it's hung up, so that's up and out of the way. I helped over a little music to put on the Xbox. She listens to music sometimes, other than, you know, on my phone, you know, playing games on my phone. And so after, you know, brought her home. She, like I said, she's right here. She got a chance to go to the park. She's having a little bit of fun. She's riding with a bike, waiting for one of her friends to show up. And she's running around with other friends.
I'm at the park with my cousin, and I'm playing with other friends on the playground. It's a big playground. But I fell off the monkey bars. That was painful.
She's always monkeying around. So, other than that, no, we just recently had lunch, and so then she just, you know, left right now to go play in the park. Like I said, she's waiting for the one friend. There might be two friends coming to the park because she knows that they're going to be coming to the park. She was playing with a new friend. He lives a bunch of streets over. I don't know exactly where. Said somewhere like it's a 5 or 10 minute bike ride. His bike is like a BMX style, or sorry, a mountain style bike, but BMX, you know, I say like a BMX speed. So it's only like got little 5 back gears and 1 sprocket in the front. My little cousin, she's only got 1 in the back and 1 in the front, so I don't know, maybe 1 speed. You know, it's not. She doesn't really can pick up speed with that, which is good. I mean, she's only small. She doesn't need a big bike just yet. Her bike is fine. She got the silly tassels taken off. She took them off. I mean, maybe she'll put them back on. That is up to her. and I think she's a little old for tassels on her bike, but that's just me. I've got a son, I don't got a daughter, I never got a chance to do the daughter things. Spending some time with my little cousin was good, I've got 6 sisters, 5 brothers, I spent a lot of time in my life with sisters, so I know how it is as for sisters. My brothers, they kind of doing their own thing in their life. They kind of, when they're old enough, they end up moving out, and then there's my sisters, being born one after another. And sometimes I see my cousins, my brothers. My oldest brother, he's got a bunch of kids himself now. It's been for a while. They're growing up. Some of his 2 oldest got kids now too. The second oldest brother, I think he has maybe a kid or 2, maybe. The third oldest, he's like a year or 2 older than me. He's got probably about 4 kids, maybe 5 kids. And my oldest sister, that's just younger than me, she doesn't have any kids. The one that's younger than her has 2 kids. She's thinking about having a 3rd kid in her life, but it's a little late in her life right now to think about kids. Her other kids are kind of grown up more now. The one sister that's younger than her has about 4 or 5 kids now. The other sister that's younger than her doesn't care for kids. She likes to take care of kids, take care, help out with the nieces and nephews of the different family members there. But she doesn't really consider herself a mom to take care of kids. The youngest one, I'm not too sure what she's doing. She's doing her own thing in her life. She went her way, I went my way. I don't know if she has a kid, she's married, or anything like that. She chose her path in her life, and she's was acting snooty, and she did a bunch of things, and she moved on with life. I moved on with my life. There's maybe 2 of the 5 sisters from my dad who talk to me. The other sister I've never known. She's either a little older than me or a little younger than me. I'm not too sure. My real father has a son I've never known. I've never known his daughter. And my other brother is all the way in BC, British Columbia. He's about 2 or 3 years younger than me, but I've never seen him. I never even knew my mother. She left me at 6 months old. I was 3 months premature, water in the brain, mild spina bifida. Born 3 months early because I don't really want to get into it on camera. Maybe one day I will tell you. But right now I don't want to tell anybody about right now. But so, I never knew my mom. Don't know the son that she has. I never knew my real dad. I don't even know if that guy is my real dad. It could be another person. I don't know. I don't know them. My stepmother, she's passed away now. She's been passed away 8 years now. Maybe going on 9. Yeah, about going on 9. We're past 9 years. And no, she was a wicked stepmother in the beginning. I had a rough childhood, rough teenage years, and then she got out. When she got older, the last 2 or 3 years, she's trying to, change her life a little bit, but she knew that she had cancer, and on her last year, she was always going to do the chemotherapy, and then cancer got really bad. Once she hit the 3rd stage of cancer, that was it. It was, there was no turning back. There was no helping that. The place where I live in the other city, I moved there to maybe help out my stepmother. But, by the time I moved in, she was already in the hospital. And, just doing what's left of her last of her days. So on the behalf of that old landlord, he says he's not going to raise my rent. On behalf of my stepmother, sorry for your loss, cool, whatever, He was an alright landlord. He was a nice guy, but he was like a slum landlord. He didn't do none of the fixings that I asked. It was always cold. the central air was crap. We had tall ceilings. We got 10-foot ceilings, so heat or cooling it down was just crap. Nothing could be done. So then, 5 or 6 years down the road, he ended up selling the building, and now a new landlord's in, and he's done some fixings in one apartment, done some fixings in the other apartment. He wants to do some fixings in our apartment, but he wants to wait till I move and then my cousin moves, and then he's going to be ripping up some of the floor because it's really creaky up there. No matter where you stand, you stand in front of the shelving where you put the mail, or where my Wi-Fi is, and it creaks there. I'm on my way into the living room, it creaks there. On my way to one of the bedrooms, creaking there. On my way to my cousin's room, it's creaking there. Or anybody, and it's usually places you stand in there, it's creaking. When you go by my bedroom door, it's big creak there. There's a big board that's moving. And you go all the way down, and you get down the steps, and then just as the second or third step down to go towards the kitchen, it's creaking there. It's creaking in front of the washer, it's creaking in front of the dryer, creaking in front of the toilet, in front of the bathroom sink, in front of the tub. Kitchen, in front of the kitchen sink. Where the old dining room, there's a creak there. There's a creak in front of the fridge, in front of the stove. No matter where you stand or sit, there's always some kind of weird creak sound. So he's going to rip up some flooring and do some reinforcements and see what is making the creak. It's probably dry rotted boards, because in the basement of that building there's dry rotted beams. Those are the beams that hold up the floor, and it has sunk in on one side. There's so much dry rot that the building has sunk into the dirt. There should be metal ones there. There's some metal ones, but they have already sunk in the dirt. So they tried to do some reinforcements with 2x6 or 2x8 or whatever. And when I went to go check that and lean up to it, it just cracked right there. That was holding up nothing. So the new landlord did some fixings on that and tried to brace up that floor. Well, we said you're gonna have to probably dig up a lot of that dirt and then pour down cement. But then that's a lot of dirt digging it out and taking it out the window, which is maybe 2 by a 3-foot window, and the buckets are going to be small. And then where you're going to dump it to, then you got to hire something to dump that dirt into. Maybe you maybe dump it through his property in the back lot or something like that, and smooth out the hill, or maybe the driveway. I don't know. But anyway, like I said, one of these days he's going to probably fix up the apartment when I'm gone. He's thinking about doing a back, little back patio deck. Even though it's like a fire escape area, and those beams will have to go down to the concrete, which is a patio thing downstairs in the backyard. So now they're going to do that when we could have enjoyed that little roof and like a small deck. So they're doing a small deck in the front part right now, and I probably said that in my other videos, but they're probably done by the time I get back. It's nothing spectacular. It's just a roof over the thing, and I don't know. It's not really that big. It's not going to really do much. You can't really put a table there or a chair. You could probably stand there and talk to somebody in the rain or the snow. So, I mean, it's some improvement anyway. So anyway, that's what I have to say about that. Not sure where my little cousin is. I see her bike. She's probably running around the park. The little playground thing is maybe only 10 feet behind the camera. I can see kids running around. She's probably petting a dog right now. But I do see her bike. I do see her helmet, so she's not too far away. Oh, I see her now. She's just running around. I guess playing tag. So, that's what I have to say about that. I'm glad to get a chance to get this video logged in. And probably going to do this again tomorrow. Not too sure what time, because I'll probably bring my cousin out to school. So like I said, I tried to get a video log in this morning, but it was just too cold, you know. And my cousin wanted to, you know, play a little bit before going to school. So I brought her to school, and after that, her dad picked her up because he wanted to make sure that she does her words. So making sure that she gets her words done. Most of the time she gets like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Mostly 10 out of 10. I've been helping her with her words. So, you know, maybe one day she'll be into doing the spelling bees. That'd be pretty good. You know, that's something she could do. But she likes to do, you know, soccer, lacrosse. She's trying to, you know, throw and catch a football. But, you know, she's a girl. It's a little rough sport for her. She likes a little bit of ice skating, rollerblading, doing stuff like that. So other than that, I'm not too sure what else to say. I think might be running out of chip time, running out of the chip. And let's see. So, you know, after this, probably just, you know, see what the cousins are doing, hang with them. My little cousin probably has to do something, like, you know, combing hair, brushing her teeth. You know, it's still, you know, early in the afternoon, but, you know, her dad gets on her case to get those stuff done to make sure, like, she knows she's getting a little older now. So that's it for this trip right now. Hope you guys do like the video. Please hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe to me. You share the video. Please tell your